That's the benchmark, Chelsea fans. We asked for change after Wolves. We got it. A 4-4-2 formation from nowhere. We were all expecting a back three. We got a 4-4-2. But also, that 4-4-2, the front men were Cole Palmer and Conor Gallagher. And my God, it worked. After a couple of minutes, Chelsea settled into the game, took over the game, and dominated Aston Villa, who have got the second best home record in the Premier League. They're a team that's on fire. Everybody wrote us off and did everything else. I personally turned the sound off in the game because I didn't want to listen to the commentary. I didn't watch any of the build-up. I literally turned the game on a minute to 8 before the kick-off, listened to Lee Dixon harp on about a couple of bad moments, and that was it. Turned the sound off, and I enjoyed it. Watching Chelsea's free-flowing passing, precise, crisp, working hard for each other. Everything we've not seen in the last couple of weeks was delivered tonight. A lot of conjecture about Thiago Silva not starting and Raheem Sterling, and it worked a treat. Badiashile and Dizazi looked solid at the back. On the right-hand side, Malo Gusto and Ben Chilwell looked good. Through the midfield, Caicedo and Enzo coming into their own now. I say that, it's only been one game, but on this particular game, dominating that midfield for us. And on the left-hand side, Nicolas Jackson playing well on that left-hand side, picking up a goal as well, which was good to see. And on that right-hand side, Noni Madueke, who gave an outstanding performance, to be fair. Based on the dross that we witnessed at Anfield, Madueke was good. One moment, he's literally just prancing down the wing, leaving two players on their arses. Chelsea were absolutely outstanding tonight, with goals from Conor Gallagher, his first of the season. He's been sort of having pop from here and there and everywhere, but tonight, nice and simple and placed after a layback from Madueke. Then you saw Nicolas Jackson's header, great move down the right-hand side. Gusto looks up, fires it towards the penalty spot, and Nicolas Jackson, nice header into the corner. And then Enzo Fernandes with an absolute weldy to beat Martinez in goal, his Argentinian teammate. As perfectly placed free kick as you could get. Absolutely outstanding. From a full 25 yards, right into the top corner to the precise point of that particular area of the net that the goalkeeper, no one in the world would have stopped it. Enzo, absolutely outstanding. The only gripe you could probably have is that we took our foot off the gas, made some changes and changed the shape, and allowed Villa to dominate and get another goal back and then get a bit edgy towards the end of the game. But Chelsea were just an absolute outstanding performance from all of the players, I have to say. Absolutely all of them. And it's what we asked for. But no one expected the 4-4-2. And you have to hold your hands up. Now, a lot of people won't, but I will. I'm going to give credit and kudos to Mauricio Pochettino for identifying a formation, a style of play, the willingness for the players to demonstrate they're behind him and go all in on what he's asking them to do. There was a moment in that game which was just outstanding for us. Chelsea, I think, were 3-0 up already. Might have already been 2 or whatever it was, second half. And a moment where the ball went back to the centre half for Aston Villa, and Conor Gallagher and Cole Palmer were full speed, busting the gut to go and close the centre half down. And that was an important moment, an important factor of our play tonight against Aston Villa. We won the ball high in their area numerous times. We pressed them together as a unit. We didn't leave ourselves exposed. The times that Villa did get in behind us, which they did, let's be honest, a couple of efforts, easily saved by Petrovic in goal and blocked. Chelsea's just overall team performance just shone the most out of that game tonight. Everyone was in it together. Everyone was linked together in the play. There was no holes, there was no spaces. It was a collective, cohesive unit, and I don't personally think you could have asked for more in that game, apart from a couple more goals second half. But apart from that, bearing in mind we were 3-0 up and cruising, I don't think you could have asked for any more from that performance, from what the Chelsea fans wanted to see tonight. All of us were nervous, whether we like it or not, don't want to admit it or not. We were all nervous about the game tonight, 100%, because of Villa's record at home. We witnessed what it did to Sheffield United in the first half last week. Chelsea's 2 run of bad results, loads of pressure building up on everybody. I didn't see it, but apparently Pochettino was a bit tetchy with the interview before the game, asked about Thiago Silva. But he's just said himself after the game, it's the performance for him that means more than the actual result, because all the players believed in what they were trying to do. And you can see the potential there. You can see that if that can be the benchmark for us now, that's the level of performance we need to deliver week in and week out. I mean, for God's sake, Raheem Sterling come on and was busting the gut like headless chicken, shutting people down, because he sat on the sidelines thinking, I've tried to swan about a football pitch for 2 games. I'm actually seeing people work their arse off here without the ball. I need to wake up. And that should be what happens week in and week out. Those players, that are picked need to deliver performances that keep them in that starting 11. And those players on the bench need to have a look at themselves and at what's going on and think, I need to up my game to get back in this team. That can only be good for Chelsea. That can only benefit us. Like I say, I'm sort of sitting here a little bit shocked, a little bit surprised. I'd hoped that we played well. I hope that we had a much better performance than we did against Liverpool. Anything would have been better against Liverpool and against Wolves, of course. But literally, you could just imagine the press was sitting there with their pencils at the ready, their pens at the ready, their fingers on their keyboards at the ready, waiting to talk and tell you about another Chelsea poor performance, disjointed, not playing for the manager, players wanting to leave and all this nonsense. Enzo got to the point where his agents actually said before the game he's 100% committed to Chelsea. Doesn't want to leave. He scores his goal. What does he do? Take his shirt off, shows it, does the old gesture, I'm staying here at Chelsea, to all the fans. A clear message. Everyone, non-Chelsea fans, non-Villa fans, would have sort of sat there expecting a Chelsea poor performance and Villa to go through, and just to sit and to laugh at Chelsea and to say what they want to say about Chelsea. Even those keyboard warriors out there that are so-called Chelsea fans would be at the ready just to batter us again. Other YouTubers as well. Yes, I did my video talking about change, Pochettino, because I had to, because that's how I felt. Like I say, there's talent in this squad and we need to deliver it. I said about that in my last video as well, before people start going on, hey, change your team and all this crap. I've been saying all along that this squad, once they get used to playing with each other and they get used to what the manager wants, will kick on over the next couple of seasons and become dominant, hopefully, and mightily successful. What I will say about all this is that after the performances we delivered in against the likes of Man City and Tottenham and everybody else, and those good performances that we had, we thought that was the benchmark and that's what we can go for. And then had a decent run, and then obviously we had the two bad performances. I'm very, very keen to not get ahead of myself. I am just hoping, and this is the last thing I want to say on this video, that Wolves performance, following the bad Liverpool performance away, where it was just a nightmare to watch, but the Wolves performance at home, the reaction from the fans to everybody at the football club, from the owners down to the players, to everybody on the staff, really hit home. That message from the fans, this ain't good enough, chanting for Roman Abramovich, chanting for Mourinho, all this sort of stuff. I really, really hope that, and it seems as though it did, it struck a nerve with everybody connected with the football club, and they doubled down their efforts to turn it around and to prove to everybody that they are committed to Chelsea, that they're working hard for Chelsea, they want to give everything for Chelsea and deliver performances week in and week out. What we've seen after asking for change is a change in formation and tactics, which proved to be a masterstroke from Pochettino, but hopefully a change for good, a change that's the benchmark from now on, and onwards and upwards. Crystal Palace on Monday night, big month coming up, Man City, Liverpool in the cup final. Let's hope that is the level we set ourselves now between now and the end of the season. What did you think of the performance in the video? Drop a like on it for me. Put your comments in the comment section. See you guys soon.